Hey there, this is Mike Hartington, and we're going to look at the Visual Studio 2015 update and how they make working with hybrid apps a lot easier on Windows. Visual Studio released a toolset for Cordova projects that allowed you to get everything you need installed and configured automatically. This makes setup a whole lot easier since you're not downloading things individually and then manually adding them to your path. We can let Visual Studio handle that for us. I already have my environment set up, but if we take a look at the installer, we can see what options we have. Using the free Community Edition of Visual Studio, we can select cross-platform mobile development, select Apache Cordova, and have the Cordova CLI installed for us. Then I can come down here to the Common Tools and SDKs, and I can select everything that I'm going to need. Specifically, the Android SDK, the various build tools for all the different versions of Android, Java, and then finally, Node.js. Additionally, we can come down to the Common Tools and install things such as Git for Windows and the GitHub extension for Visual Studio. Now, I'm not going to run the installer again since I already have everything set up and configured. So I can quit this and come over to a brand new command prompt. I can check to see that I have Node installed, as well as Cordova. I already went ahead and installed Ionic, so we can check that as well and get the latest version of the CLI. Now I can start a new project. I'm just going to call it temp and use the default template of tabs. This will go out and fetch everything for me. From here, the development process would be the exact same as if you were on a Mac or even a Linux machine. Everything is already configured for you, so you can go ahead and start adding Android and working with the Android emulator. You could stay inside of Visual Studio for all your development. You could hop over to Visual Studio Code and use the CLI, or you could use whatever editor you'd like. The big win is that you are all set up to start working with Cordova, and all the tools that you needed were configured for you automatically. There was no extra step.